In Phoenix, record-breaking heat waves have become more frequent and intense. We know that from the science. We know that clearly from the experiences. A 2023 study found that extreme heat in July was at least 5 times more likely due to human-caused climate change. Similarly, in North Carolina, attribution studies show that climate change has significantly increased heavy rainfall, and that during Hurricane Florence in 2018, there was that hurricane itself produced 50% more rain due to warmer ocean temperatures that we saw from climate change. Broadly, we know that hurricanes in the North Atlantic are becoming wetter and they're becoming stronger. And again, we can connect back directly to increases in sea surface temperatures. And this is what's fueling these more intense storms that we're seeing. The storms are also becoming more costly. And kind of the newest edge of attribution science allows us not to just look at the physical pieces of the storms, but start to make connections about what those impacts are on individuals. And there was a study that was done in New York City. So for folks who are here who might be from the city, there was research by Strauss et al., if folks want to look it up, that found that sea level rise, so just sea level rise driven from climate change, added about $2 billion in damages from Hurricane Sandy in New York City. So you can start to really quantify and understand the immense impacts that these events are having. At the Union of Concerned Scientists, we found that emissions from about 90 major fossil fuel producers and cement manufacturers contributed to upwards of 50% of global temperature rise. So I want that to sink in. So if you think about that, right, nearly half of all the increase of the global temperature that we see rising right now can be connected to just 90 companies. That's an incredibly small number of companies. There's also about a third of all global sea level rise, and the emissions are also linked to half of ocean acidification decrease, almost half of the wild-prone conditions that we see in the Western US and Canada